Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name is Emma. For those of you who do not know me, for those of you who are acquainted with my channel, welcome back. What it do. I'm excited for another week of just getting to talk to you about the things that can help both of us just grow as individuals and achieve our dreams. Let's get into it without further ado. Today I'll just be addressing the topic of affirmations and just the right way to use it and some helpful tips that can help you get from where you are to where you want to be. Law of attraction, not affirmations, the law of attraction, and just some helpful tips to use it to get you from where you are to where you want to be as efficiently and as quickly and as easily as possible. And I know the law of attraction is a very hot topic right now. Everyone is hopping on it. Most people know, the book The Secret. Most people know what's the book, The Game of Life and How to Play It by Florence Scovel Shinn. Shout out to my girl. Knowledge for ages. And most people just know about the law of attraction, right? It's a hot topic that everyone is hopping on. However, I think that just not everyone, but there are a few people or some people who may just be using it the wrong way, or they may even be using it the right way but have the wrong concept or idea of how it works. So this video is pretty much just a way of clearing up things, helping us understand how it works so that we can use it to our advantage, So just getting into it, the law of attraction, the basic definition of the law of attraction is just using spiritual and psychological principles to get what you want or to achieve a certain goal and things like that. That's the idea behind the law of attraction. And so I think where most people just screw it up is that they believe they're using the law of attraction to get things. I think I've heard that. I've heard it a lot, and I think I even fell into that trap earlier on, just learning about the mind and using the law of attraction. I definitely fell into that trap of thinking that the law of attraction, the purpose of it is to get things. The purpose of the law of attraction isn't to get things, it's to become, the art of becoming the person that the things you want to get are attracted to. That's why a positive mindset is key in the law of attraction, for example, because say your goal is to get $1 million, I don't know. In the art of becoming, you have to reprogram your mind to start thinking like a millionaire, so you start acting like a millionaire. You first start with a thought process, you reprogram your mind through meditations, affirmations, and things like that, and then your body naturally acts to your belief system. Say millionaires typically wake up at a certain time and do certain things through their day. Because your mind is starting to conceptualize and believe what it is to be a millionaire, you find yourself acting in that form. That's the idea behind attraction. You start becoming the person that actually attracts those things, because you cannot have things without becoming first. So you have to become the kind of person that $1 million will be attracted to. So you affirm, I'm a millionaire. You start acting like a millionaire, and then $1 million looks at you and is like, oh yeah, I'm attracted to that, I'm a go to that. So the law of attraction isn't necessarily you attracting the things, it's you becoming, it's you aligning yourself in a space where the things you want look at you and like, yeah, I like that, I'm gonna go for her, or I'm gonna go for him, right? So just to reiterate, the law of attraction, the purpose is to become. And the reason why this is important to note is because, take a breath, Emma. The reason why this is important to note is because more often than not, people use it in a very forceful way. So if you find yourself using the law of attraction and it's not working for you, it may be because there is this forcefulness, resistance behind it. If your goal is just to get this thing as opposed to just enjoying the process and becoming the person, and then eventually having that thing come to you, then you're more than likely using a forceful way. Like you're say you want to attract a lover, or you want to attract wealth or health, and you're not concerned about becoming first, you're just concerned about getting the thing. You can actually say you're using the law of attraction, but you might just be obsessing, right? You could sometimes these things could be tricky. Like you have to watch out for what you call things. Sometimes what we call using the law of attraction or affirming is just us obsessing. Because say you're saying the words and you're doing the meditations, but you're not allowing it to grow in you, you're not allowing it to change you, you're just doing it so that you can get to a goal. All you're doing is really obsessing about the things you want, which is a low vibration. Like it's not a high vibration at all. Obsessing over anything doesn't get you anywhere. Even just think about just the last time you obsessed over someone or a job or an interview or whatever you obsessed about. What was the likelihood of you getting it? Did you actually get it? Obsession doesn't get you anywhere. Obsession is a form of doubt, and doubt is the opposite of fate. And without fate, the law of attraction isn't going to work. So that was important to know. All right, and so because I've been enjoying just doing the whole article review thing, I pulled up an article that I would like to review, and I'll definitely be linking it down below. It's by, oh god, I hope I pronounce this right. It's by Sinem Gonell. Definitely do not pronounce that right, because I'm a Nigerian, so I know when I see like intonations and all those things, I know I'm not even pronouncing it right. But Sinem Gonell, under Mind Cafe. It was published on Mind Cafe, and the title of this blog post is How to Manifest Your Wildest Dreams, a Beginner's Guide to the Law of Attraction. So I thought this blog would be just a helpful way to explain my point. All right, and I'm just gonna skip to the second section with the points on how to use the law of attraction for beginners. And the first one is get yourself in a constant positive frequency. And as Epictetus once said, it is not what happens to you but how you react to it that matters. So the idea behind positivity is, regardless of your situation in life, regardless of what you're going through, just finding ways to be grateful, finding ways to be in a space of positivity, and just finding ways to live in abundance and prosperity regardless of what life looks like around you will help you actually achieve what you're going for. It also aligns with just vibrating on a higher level. One of the ways on a physical level that you could vibrate higher or be in a more positive space is to laugh more, smile more, read more, write more, exercise more in a fun way. I'm not a believer in exercises that you don't enjoy. Like it should still be hard work. It's kind of like the job we do, or you pursuing your dreams or your passion. It's still hard work, but you love it. So I like to always put that in there. So when I say exercise, I don't mean go do a bunch of stuff you hate. I mean find the things you love that will still be hard work but keep you going. If you like to dance, that could be a form of exercise. If you like to box, that could be a form of exercise. If you like lifting weights, that could be a form of exercise. If you like running, whatever you like to do, incorporate it into your physical health. Stretching more, finding ways to move your body. So the idea behind just moving your body a lot is, you see how I'm just unconsciously like doing this. The idea behind moving your body is, it's a form of appreciation. Moving your body is a way of saying thank you for the body that I have. I appreciate it, and I'm going to use it the way it was intended to, by moving it around, you know. So just moving your body is nice. And even on an energetic level, you take in energy through calories. You have to dispense that energy. If not, there will be an imbalance of way more energy in than there is going out. Even on an emotional level, when you feel an emotion, it's important and it's vital that you express it so that you're not building up all this energy in you. Everything is energy. Calorie is energy, emotions is energy. So whatever goes into you has to find a way to come out so that there is balance in energy. A little psychophysics for you there. All right, so yeah, just vibrating on a positive frequency. And I talked about just physical. So for emotional, it would be just meditating and journaling and maybe yoga if you like yoga and stuff like that, and affirmations, visualizations and stuff like that. And then on a spiritual level, to vibrate on a positive frequency, it would be praying, or you know, if you're religious, just maybe going to like whatever community you go to, the church, the mosque, wherever you go, and just find a spiritual ways to connect with just people, with God, with life, with nature, all of that good stuff. All right, so that's one way. Number two is to get involved in things you love. Literally just spoke about that with the exercise thing. So yeah, just finding ways to do things you love. It says eat food you enjoy, meet people you love, go to places that light up your soul. And I would say, just with the eat food you enjoy part, I think it is crucial to find a way to enjoy healthy food. Because when you say eat food you enjoy, someone could just take it as eating whatever. I personally don't think that's great advice. I think it's important to find ways to eat things that are healthy to your body. Find a way to love nutritious food. That would help you go a long way. So now that you love the nutritious food, it's not hard to eat it because you found a way to love it. All right? Just the same way you would find a way to like a job you hate just because you need the money. Which, yeah. Find a way to eat healthy. So, get involved in things you love. Yeah, basically. And number 3 is start a gratitude journal. So that's a way of vibrating on a positive frequency emotionally and spiritually. I think there's something spiritual about writing. Say you write your vision or you write your goals, you're more likely to achieve it, right? So I think there's a spiritual connotation to writing and to words as well. So I'm very careful of my words. I don't speak bad about myself or other people. I'd rather just keep it to myself if I catch myself doing that, because there is a spiritual and a psychological connotation to writing and to words in general, speaking, writing, all that good stuff, even sign language. Number 4 is meditation. Again, and she's just giving points on how you can use the law of attraction. So journaling, meditation. Oh, going back to journaling. So I have different types of journaling. I have the dump journal. And the dump journal is where I just dump all my emotions and dump everything that is going on and dump all the things that annoy me so that I can get it out of my head and think clearly. That actually helps me, especially because I think a lot. My mind runs like a mile a minute. And so it's like I'm always on the go. My head is always thinking about the past, the present, the future. It's always everywhere. So for me, dumping things on journals actually helps me, as well as having a planner, because when I write things down, I don't have to think about it till, I get it done, till I accomplish the task and things like that. So I have my dump journal. I have the gratitude one, the one where I write about just everything I'm grateful for, just to put me on a higher frequency, to vibrate higher. I write about prosperity, abundance, and all that good stuff. And then I have my what's it called? My foretelling journal, where I write everything I'm going to become. I am going to be, or I am. I try to use present tense or past tense. Say, for example, let me love you. Slow down. Girl, let me love you. Slow down. Girl, let me love you. And then I have my foretelling journal, where I write the things that I am becoming. And I like to use present tense for those. Say, for example, I am feminine, and I am smart, and I am this, and I am fit, and I am healthy, and I am an embodiment of health, wealth, love, and perfect self-expression. Shout out to Florence Shin for the second time. And then her 4th point is meditation. Again, there are different kinds of meditation. I enjoy a very number of meditations. I use some for abundance, some for wealth creation, some for love, some for just a calm mind, a centered mind. Like I said already, my mind is always running a mile a minute, so sometimes I just need to pull myself back to the present, and sometimes I just need to be calm and focus on things around me and have my mind fixed on God, stayed on God. And so I use meditation for a number of things. And number 5 is love yourself regardless of what you've done in the past. Self-forgiveness is key. Now, I like that she actually puts this point in, because I know everyone is like, self-love is another topic that is huge right now. Everyone is talking about self-love. And it can be easy to just trivialize the concept of self-love, but it is key, because you really cannot achieve anything worth achieving without self-love. No self-hating person thinks they're good enough to achieve the things they want to do. So you need self-love. With self-love comes self-forgiveness, comes self-trust, comes self-accountability. Accountability is key. Self-love isn't just going to get your nails done or going to get your hair done. Sometimes self-love is sitting down and looking at yourself and be like, yo, you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing right now. And that is effed up. You need to get your together, So sometimes self-love looks like just scolding yourself and disciplining yourself. Just being a mother or father to yourself sometimes, just being everything you need all in one every now and then. Sometimes you may need yourself to to be a mom to yourself. You sometimes you may need yourself to be a friend to yourself. You may need yourself to be a sibling to yourself. Whatever you need, just finding the self-love in you to actually accomplish those things. Self-love is key. Don't trivialize it. And then number 6, start small and prove it to yourself. I cannot overemphasize how important this is to start small, because we all want to fly. We all want to just come out of the womb and run. We just want to be able to accomplish everything we want in 2 weeks, don't we? But it is important to start small. And one thing I learned recently is that faith, though it's spiritual, it's a muscle. Because I remember a couple years, well, I guess last year or 2 years ago, I was really struggling in the faith department. Like, I would pray and I would do my affirmations and my meditations, but I wouldn't see results because my faith was still shaky. And then fast forward to 3 months, 6 months, I'm starting to see results, but it takes a while. It takes like a month, like a couple months or weeks and stuff like that. But now I notice that I say things and I speak things and I pray on things and they happen in a second. It's something you practice over time. Just like exercising, you get more efficient and you get better with it. You start exercising, you don't see results forever, but the moment you start seeing results, boy, does it come fast. That is how all of life works. You start a business, you don't see anything. And then when you start seeing results, boy, does it come fast. So this is good news. Be patient with yourself, because when those results come, they will hit you like a brick and you won't even know what happened. You'll be like, whoa, you'd be so dazed. There's a Bible verse that refers to this. When the Lord returned the captivity of Zion, they were like those who dreamt. That's literally what it's going to feel like. You're going to start doing things, and at first it's going to seem slow and annoying, and then the results are going to start coming, and then it's going to be like, oh dang, that's a lot of results all at once. It gets overwhelming in a good way, but it gets overwhelming. So just be patient and look to the future. It's as long as you do the work, stick to the principles, work in wisdom, you're gonna get it, because it's like a math formula. As long as you have the right formula, you take the right steps, you're gonna get the right answer. So don't worry about the future. Don't worry about the answers. Just stick to the principles, do your work, keep your head down, get your results when it's time. Okay? Start small and then go big. Be faithful in little, and then you'll get more and more and more, and then you'll be faithful in much more. All right, and then number 7 says take massive inspired action. I have no idea what that is referring to, so I'll read it a little more just to see. Once you're clear about what you want to attract, it's all about taking determined action. You need to do the work. Basically, it's about doing the work. I'll go back to just starting a business, for example. That could be a very scary thing. Or I'll use 2 examples: starting a business or trying to find the love of your life or something, trying to get into a relationship. Those could be very scary undertakings, but eventually you're going to have to put yourself out there. You're going to have to start doing the work, because you can't know the end. Well, you can visualize the end, but you can't know exactly how the end is going to work out unless you start and you learn as you go. Say it comes to relationships. Say you've been traumatized in the past, but you want to put yourself out there. You're gonna have to just do the work to heal, and then put yourself out there, and you're gonna still probably meet a bunch of just shitty people, not nice people, and it's gonna suck, but then it's gonna get better, and then you're eventually gonna meet the one. You're gonna work, just from a woman's perspective. If you want a very masculine man, you would have to work on just being more feminine and work on being more yielding and things like that, and just having the parts of you, having womanly characteristics, just character wise and physically, that are attractive to a man. You're gonna have to work on yourself. You're gonna have to put yourself out there. Starting a business, you're gonna have to work on yourself, work on your mindset, work on your consistency and diligence, and your ability to be thick-skinned, not to just fall down at the first sight of trouble. So these are things you're gonna have to do, and you're gonna have to put your business out there. It's not gonna be perfect at first, but it's gonna be a learn as you go experience and stuff like that. So definitely doing the work. And those were all her points. And then I like this bottom line. It says, bottom line, did you know that you being alive is a effing miracle? The odds of you being born are about 1 in 400 trillion. So it's actually close to zero. Remember that life is a gift. I don't care what no one tells you. I don't care how shitty your life is right now. You can always turn your life around. That is another beautiful miracle about life. You can actually have the life of your dreams. It may take longer than some people depending on where you are right now and depending on how much work you have to do, but you can get there. Especially if you are younger, you're more likely to get there. And even if you're older, just praying about it and asking for acceleration, the grace for acceleration could work wonders for you. You could actually achieve in a year or two what people take 10 years to achieve. No joke. And that's a good question to always ask yourself. How can I achieve my 5-year goal in 6 months? It's going to help you think faster, think smarter, and maybe you don't achieve it in 6 months, but you're definitely gonna achieve at least the part you could have achieved in 3 years within the span of 6 months. It's still gonna be a shorter time frame, you know. So just again, the law of attraction is used to become. When you become, you attract what you're attracted to. The both of you, say you want to become fit, physically fit. You think about it, you affirm yourself, you become in your mind first the person that is fit, and then that fit body looks at you, and just as much as you're attracted to it, it becomes attracted to you. And then you don't have to do as much work to get there, because your mindset is already there, your vision is already there. When you close your eyes, you can already see the person you're becoming. So everything about you is already that person. You're just waiting for your physical body to get there. And so because your mind is already there, your mind is like, yo, we need to catch up. We need to speed this up. And then everything works for you. The trees, the wind, the sun, the sea, the earth, everything works to get you to where you're going. Best believe. All right? I hope this was helpful as always, and I will see you next week. Have a good one. Bye.